Hello, what's up? I'm Aman. I think you know me, but either way. But this video is just, I'll tell you why I'm making this video. So I just discovered something, I'll just show it to you instead of explaining it. So I'm here right now, just look at me, alright, however I look. And now I'll just start walking, and then you'll see this, um, I would say, drastic change of light. The whole look changed. Like earlier it was so cinematic, it was moody, and now it's just someone standing in a room full of light. Maybe I'll just step back and one, two, see. Again we're in this vibe, and when we took these steps, not just the light changed, the look changed, but the mood changed. Now I feel different. So earlier, if I'll come here, you'll be thinking, when you'll be looking at it, there will be thousands of things going on in your mind. Like, you are able to see this camera, this lights and everywhere in focus, everything is focused, and this person is not so really. So you are seeing this, even though this person is trying to talk to you. But if I will just come back like this, like where I was earlier, just see, even if I bring this light into focus, you're looking at me, right? See, you're still looking at me. You are able to, you don't have to really work hard to look at me, but your eyes naturally comes down to me instead of this light. And if I just go right front, spending this way, and see this. Now where are you looking at? No, I'm not saying where you're trying to look at. I'm saying where exactly your eyes falls, not here, because this is shadow, right? Your eyes falls here. And there's a reason to it. Studied like this is how our eyes are made of. So basically, two kind of I forgot really. So two kind of cells. I don't know the name right now. Cannot recall, but the one who senses the brightness and the darkness, that is the intensity of light, those are 10 times, even more higher in number than the cells that detect colors. So basically these are the two types of cells: one that detects the intensity of light, that is dark and light, and the other one is that differentiates the colors, right? So between these two, the ones who are able to distinguish between the levels of brightness are way higher, way higher. So how it works is, when there's a even slightest shift in light, your eyes automatically see that, no matter what you're doing, no matter you want to see it or you don't want to see it. But if I'll just go here, you'll notice, even if you're not thinking, you're seeing that. And that is how your mind works. And this is what actually is what cinematography is all about. It's about showing you what people want to show you, right? This is how it works. And this is how, when you see a movie, when you see something that is shot very nicely, blended with a good music, you don't really have to do anything. You just, as soon as you see that, you are taken into a story, into a world that is so natural, because your mind is not doing any work there. You're just flowing. You're just flowing. So this whole scenario I discovered, because my background is from editing, and it took me a lot of time to understand this, even though I've been working from so long, like 10 years, I'll say 8 to 10 years, probably. So even after all this time, this is now when I'm starting to really grasp these concepts and making them work. But for some reason, this is my timeline of how I figured things out. And now, if you know this difference, like, if you're coming here, it's not working, and as soon as you move back, it's coming, because it's working and everything is good, then you can figure out the rest, right? You can maybe change this setup behind. You can make sure that you can add one more light where your secondary focus would be. But then right now your basics are clear, right? You're not making that mistake, and you can trust this basic layering of a decision to bind everything on. Because if the fundamentals are not right, then how will you build upon that? Because then you'll be thinking everything, and that is not, whenever you, like, this is also one thing that I've really figured out after working so long, is you cannot really think of everything even when you have to. So right, so you have to make your decisions in a way that you make certain decisions and you trust them, and then you don't overthink them, and then you build everything upon them. So you have some categories you've figured, and so battery is going. I'll make it quick. Yeah, so I was saying that's how you do it, right? You basically build upon the categories you have made, and then so you have a structure, you have a flow, you have a process, and process is everything, my friend. Process is what really makes you able to do projects, handle projects that are so, so much scattered into different softwares, different people, different cities, different teams, and you have to take care of everything. You have to think from every perspective to be able to really make it. And this is why everything is so targeted. When it comes to commercial, this is why you need to know the behind the scenes, like why you are making this video, who is it for, like, so that you can really shrink the region you want to think, because otherwise it gets very tiring, and we can only take so much of stress in a day, in a month, in a year. And that's why that shows, you can see all my hairs are gone, or are white, grey, whatever you call it. Aging. I'm okay with that. Right? Am I? I guess it'll do. Bye.